Yo, welcome back to the channel and buckle up, because this transfer window is absolutely unhinged right now. Manchester United have gone full madness mode, throwing £100 million at Chelsea for Nicolas Jackson, while Rashford packs his bags for Barcelona, and Garnacho might just be part of a Netflix-worthy swap deal. But wait, it gets even crazier. Arsenal's Gyokeres deal? Hijacked. INEOS dropped the bomb, United came flying in with a late bid, and now Sporting are ready to turn their backs on the Gunners. And just when you thought you could catch your breath, Real Madrid are back raiding Anfield. They want Konaté, and they're dangling Brahim Diaz in front of Liverpool like it's a transfer bait trap, all while Onslaught tries to hold the backline together with duct tape. Stick around, hit that like button, and let's dive into all the transfer chaos shaking up Europe's biggest clubs right now. Okay, things just got absolutely mental in the Viktor Gyokeres saga. Just when it looked like Arsenal had this one wrapped-up agreement in place, fee agreed, agent fees waived, all nice and tidy boom, Manchester United have crashed the party like that guy who wasn't invited but shows up with a better bottle of wine. Let's rewind. Arsenal reportedly had a deal in principle with Sporting Lisbon. The numbers? Around €63.5 million up front, plus another €10 million in add-ons. Seemed like a done deal. Even David Ornstein gave it the Ornstein seal of approval. You know it's real when Ornstein says it. But then, the dreaded structure of the deal issue hit. Arsenal want the add-ons staggered and complicated. Sporting? They want that €10 million bonus package nice and easy. We're talking €3 million for playing, €7 million if he blinks twice. Arsenal aren't playing ball. FABRIZIO Romano chimed in. Negotiations are dragging, Sporting are getting frustrated, and now the deal is apparently on the brink of collapse. Cue Manchester United. Out of nowhere, they smell blood. According to SICK and Ebola, INEOS have come charging in with a slightly higher offer. We're talking somewhere in the €70 million to €80 million range. Nothing insane, just enough to turn heads in Lisbon. Now here's where it gets dramatic. Gyokeres' own father has been brought to tears, reportedly devastated as his son slowly drifts away from the Arsenal move. This has gone full football soap opera. All that talk of Champions League dreams and title ambitions with Arsenal may be going up in smoke. And suddenly, United are most advanced in the race. The structure is cleaner, the offer is higher, and the talks are moving fast. Apparently, United resumed conversations the moment Arsenal's deal started wobbling, and now they're on the brink of pulling off what would be an outrageous hijack. MySfootball even says, Sporting and United are this close to an understanding. That's not just a rumour anymore, this is legit war at the top of the transfer window. The big question now, what does Gyokeres actually want? Is he still obsessed with Arsenal? Or is this supersonic attack from United turning his head? Because if he jumps ship now, United will have outflanked their biggest rivals and landed one of the most in-demand strikers in Europe at the last possible moment. Stay tuned, folks. This one's not over. Not even close. Hit the subscribe if you want to see Arsenal fans rage in real time, and let me know in the comments. Should Gyokeres go for the Champions League now or the INEOS rebuild? Well. Real Madrid just won't leave Anfield alone, will they? Fresh off prying Trent Alexander-Arnold away from Liverpool in a move that shook the football world, Los Blancos are back, and this time they've got their eyes firmly locked on Ibrahima Konaté. That's right, Real have apparently been obsessing over Konaté for months, and now they've decided the time is right to make their move. According to reports coming out of Spain, specifically for Charges Real are ready to go all in with a player plus cash offer to try and seal the deal. And the twist? The player they're offering is none other than Brahim Diaz, the same Brahim Diaz who's been on Liverpool's radar for months. Back in February, reports even labelled him Liverpool's #1 attacking target, calling him the perfect fit for Onslaught's system. So what's the offer on the table? Brahim Diaz plus €10 million, that's about £8.7 million, in exchange for Konaté. Now, on paper, this sounds kinda tempting, right? Konaté's contract is ticking down, only 1 year left, and Liverpool might risk losing him for free next summer. Real Madrid know this. This is their classic move. Wait, swoop, and snatch stars for nothing. But this time, they're speeding things up, mainly because their backline is looking shaky, and they want Konaté now. But here's the dilemma. Liverpool have already sold Jarell Quansah to Bayer Leverkusen this summer. That's one young centre-back out the door. Can they really afford to lose Konaté to a player who, despite injury issues, has been a key part of their defensive spine? It's risky business. Sure, Diaz brings flair and goals. 13 goal contributions last season in one of the best sides in Europeans. He fits Slot's attacking blueprint. But trading him for your best fit centre-back without having a ready-made replacement lined up? That's a bold move. This might come down to one thing. Does Konaté want to stay? If he's not planning to renew, and Liverpool don't want to risk losing him for free, then this could actually end up being a smart piece of business for both sides. So now we wait. Will Liverpool roll the dice on keeping Konaté and risk losing him next summer? Or do they take the deal, grab Diaz, and reinforce the attack at the expense of the backline? Let me know in the comments. Should Liverpool accept this swap? Or is Real Madrid trying to get away with daylight robbery again? Ladies and gents, strap in because the chaos at Old Trafford just hit a whole new level. Word on the street is that Manchester United have officially slid into the DMs of Nicolas Jackson's agent, sniffing around for a potential blockbuster move. Yep, that Nicolas Jackson. And guess what? Chelsea have responded by slapping a ridiculous £100 million price tag on the 24-year-old Senegalese striker. £100 million? For a guy who's still finding his feet at the bridge? Stamford Bridge chiefs clearly think they've got the next Drogba on their hands. According to BBC insider Nizar Kinsella, United have made contact via agent Ali Barat. But there's a slight issue. Okay, huge issue. United are broke. Thanks to the good old Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, Jim Ratcliffe and his INEOS crew are stuck trying to flog the deadwood before they can splash the cash. And speaking of that deadwood, the infamous bomb squad at Carrington is being literally exiled, training after 5 PM when the rest of the squad has gone home. You can't make this up. Now here's where it gets really spicy. Chelsea have been eyeing Alejandro Garnacho for a while now. United rate him at around £70 million, so don't rule out a cheeky swap deal cooking behind the scenes. Jackson for Garnacho? Now that's a plot twist worthy of Netflix. Meanwhile, Marcus Rashford might finally get his big break in Barcelona. Reports are flying in that the clubs have agreed on a loan with an option to buy, and Barca will cover his £325 a week wages. United wanted a permanent sale, but hey beggars, can't be choosers, especially when they're over the PSR limit. And just when you think it can't get crazier, Nottingham Forest have entered the chat. They're keen on Jadon Sancho after Chelsea paid a £5 million forfeit for ghosting on their obligation to buy him. What is this transfer window? Oh, and it's a garage sale at Old Trafford. Antony and Tyrell Malacia are on the chopping block after returning from their loan spells at Betis and PSV. Time to clear out the closet, baby. New boss Ruben Amorim isn't playing games though. He's already pulled off a £62.5 million deal for Matheus Cunha, and Bryan Mbeumo is on the way next week for £71 million. But United still haven't solved their biggest problem, the big fat number 9 issue. Rasmus Højlund is clearly not it. Man missed more sitters than a toddler in IKEA during United's 0-0 Newsfest against Leeds in Stockholm. And here's the kicker, Jackson's spot at Chelsea might not even be safe. The Blues have snatched Liam Delap from under United's nose and brought in João Pedro for £60 million. Still, Jackson ended last season with a respectable 13 goals and 6 assists in 37 games, with 15 goal contributions in just 30 Premier League appearances. Not too shabby. But United aren't alone in this AC. Milan are lurking too, and they think they can tempt Jackson away from the Prem. This transfer window is absolutely mental, and we're just getting started. Smash that like button if you're loving the drama, and let me know in the comments, should United go all in for Jackson or hold out for someone else? And that's a wrap on today's wild ride through the transfer mayhem. From £100 million madness to last-minute hijacks, this window is officially unhinged. Will Jackson become United's next number 9? Can Gyokeres flip the script on Arsenal? And is Real Madrid pulling off another sneaky masterclass with Konate? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, who's making the biggest mistake and who's playing 4D chess. If you love the drama, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a single twist in this transfer saga. Follow for more breaking news, rumours and full-on chaos from the world of football, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.